never been on this field before. So it's all new to me. I'm trying to travel light today because it's so hot. So I've got a rucksack on and a pinpointer on rather than wearing my trousers. Just try to get you in the shot. Right, ladies and gents, that ain't a bad start, is it? Some kind of animal. Lead animal. Looks like a camel. Look at that. First signal. It's not bad, is it? It's got no head, but it's definitely a camel, isn't it? I mean, how old is that? I mean, that could be any age, couldn't it? It's lead. It looks like it's cast because it's got a seam down the middle. Who knows? A lead camel, so that's a good sign. Right, ladies and gents, so as we go through the build up to my astonishing find, I just want to give you a bit of insight into what we are showing you here. So we're showing you all the finds that led up to the find that you're all here for. So please watch the video so you can get the full picture of what I'm trying to show you. So as you can see, the era that we're talking about is Victorian. So please enjoy the film, and at the end I will come back on and give you a voiceover on what the astonishing find is and what it means. Georgian, I would say. I think it was a bit earlier than Victorian, but that's a very nice, desirable item, that is. Often Georgian furniture fittings are not that desirable, but that is beautiful. I think it's got a crack there. Yes, slightly damaged, but we'll preserve it at home. Let's carry on. Right, so it's got a signal here. Now I'm just testing out the stabiliser setting on this one, because the stabiliser setting is meant to break iron targets up and quieten them down. So this is quite loud, but it's breaking up a little bit. So you'd still dig this, but I am going to think this is iron. Currently it's a 73, a bit of a smudge on the line. Now, if it isn't iron, I'd say it's a copper coin. Right, pinpointed it there, so see what this is. It's quite interesting, actually. Sorry about the chest cam. I have to pinpoint this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it. A bit windy today, but it's good because it's so hot. It's 21.5 degrees, so the wind is welcome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back on this. It's quite a deep one, so back to you in a bit. Ladies and gents, it's neither of what I said. I mean, this looks a bit special. It looks like a sword shape and it looks fantastic. You can see it in the shot there. I mean, look at that. Man, that looks very, very beautiful. Wow. Right, I'm gonna have to clean this up off camera. It's gonna take a little bit of cleaning. I've got distilled water with me and I'll come straight back. Ladies and gents, I just cleaned up a bit more. It's silver, it's got to be silver. I mean, look. I'm just going to chirp back in on this find here. This is quite an important find. It's actually a Victorian silver spectacles case. As you can see on the screen, I'll put the description up there. Probably the date is earlier than that, if I'm honest with you, and you'll find out why a bit later on. But I just wanted to highlight this find so that you remember it towards the end of the video.
Beautiful. I'm more than happy with that. We've got to do a bit of investigation now to see what age it is. It's definitely silver, so I'm going to put that safe and carry on. But this little field, I had an inkling that this field would be nice, and then so far it's proven to be good. Sorry about the wind. Catch you on the next hole. It dates around the same time as that shape, so a little bit post-medieval, like I said. So Georgian maybe. Lead horse, first signal of the day. The ground doesn't stay together when you dig the plug. Can't dig nice neat plugs on this kind of waste ground, but I'm feeling back okay. It's nobody's garden either, so it's just for cows on here, cows and sheep. Right, what's that? Oh my goodness, it's another piece of that shape. That must be right on top of where I dug that last hole. Oh yes. So I've got the main part of the shape, and now I've got a bit that's broken off that shape. What a decent signal for silver as well. The other part was a bit deeper, so it gave me a bit more of a decent tone, but it was sort of broken up a little bit. Right, I'll clean that up and come back on camera. Look at that, ladies and gents. So that's the first part that I found, and then I presume that goes on there somehow. That's the second part. It's just a tone differently to that. Look, obviously got broken up by the plough years ago and sat separately for a while, but there should be another part here somewhere, so I'll have a good search around for that. But yeah, that is an absolute wonderful piece. Let's waste no time, let's get on with it. Set this at 46, ladies and gents, right on the line. Really good crisp signal, bit of copper. It's probably one of those ladies' Georgian snuff box or something like that. It looks like a little bit of a lid or something. I can't see no leather mounting parts on it, so it's probably just a little lid of something. Couldn't resist taking it on the way to the fence. Don't know if that's silver, if it is as a cane top or something like that, or a cane something or other. I'll test it when I get home, see if it's silver, but covers a 46 right on the line, plumb as you like, dead centre circle. No need to see that, you can imagine what it looked like, so might be silver. Set a medium tone right on the line, ladies and gents, and you can see it there. It's probably going to be part of a fork or spoon or something like that, I think. I'll spray out again. You see, like, there's a stem there, so that would have carried on into a fork or a spoon, I would have thought. It's pewter. There's nothing on it as such, no marks, so that's what it is. Just found this lead, very brittle, sort of decorative plaque. It's got a little bit of decorated top there, like a club or something like that. If you imagine that folded out and that continued across, probably be like a little plaque for a horse, I would guess. But there you go. Very brittle and broken. Ladies and gents, a bit drier now, so it's got this solid signal here. 59, right on the line. Quite a big overload signal really, so see if the pinpoint can get it. It's probably going to be a hinge. See if we can just dig it out. Oh, what's that? Looks like a coin to me. Yep, another coin. 1890s. Hang on. 1860 something again, I think. So again, Victorian. 1860 something. The other one was 1864. So these Victorian coins don't stand the test of time, unfortunately, but the dates are sometimes recognisable. There you go. You can see the shape of Victoria's head there with the bun. It's a bun head, Victoria bun head. Very cool. Come up to 59. I'd expect to come up higher than that normally, but there you go. Another nice coin. There should be shillings or sixpences here somewhere in silvers. So yet to find one. Ladies and gents, this sounds good. It's a 61. $62 now on the line. It's going to rain in a minute, so I'm going to quickly get this open. Hear the thunder. I know I shouldn't, but I have got tree cover here. Dangerous, obviously, but better than getting wet if I get struck down. Fair play. Right, you hear that thunder? It's gone from really hot and sunny to nearly raining. Oh, there we go, it's a coin. Yeah, definitely a coin. It looks like Victoria. So that's the Britannia side. Can I get a date off that? Not sure at the moment. I'll just let it dry out a bit first. Bear with me. It's pretty worn. It's like, might even be a 17 on there, so that'll make it Georgian. So if that is Georgian, that would mean that there was perhaps a family living here through the Georgian period into the Victorian period, maybe? I'm just thinking out loud, really. But if it is a Victorian, then obviously that'll be right on the money for what I think this is here. See if it dries out and if it shows any detail, I'll come back to you. Right, this one can get with the pinpointer. Not very deep. Quite a low tone. There it is. Right, here's a coin. It's pre-decimal as well, I think. Yes, it is. First coin on the Victorian site, and it's Victoria. Is that a little farthing? That might be a little farthing. 1864. So we're dating the site now, that's good. I mean, most to date sites, but yeah, Queen Victoria, 1864. I think it's a farthing, I don't think it's a halfpenny. It's just farthing across there, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty sure it is. Beautiful. Might be a little goldie on here somewhere, but have to be lucky to find that little thing. Sovereign or half sovereign maybe. Found some high status silver, nice little high status picture frame, so we had a few quid. Let's crack on. Another low tone signal, ladies and gents, but very clear. 35-ish. Again on the line. Let's have a dig. Yeah, that was detecting bingo is going to be fun, by the way. So please follow the link in the description of this video and just get ready for that. It's going to be next Thursday or Friday, I reckon. I always put my videos out on a Thursday with bingo. I'm not sure whether to put it out on the Friday, but watch this space. You can set a notification on the Premiere anyway, so that if I do change the date, that will flash up on your phone. It's a little bit deeper. Still in the hole. Far away now. Stay there. Right. Oh, nice little spoon. And it's marked with hallmarks. That's a nice little spoon, that is. It's like a little dainty one. Look at that. See some hallmarks there. It's not always means it's silver. There you go, look at them. I will just check the hole to see if the actual handle's in there, but obviously got the full bowl there. So it's probably plated rather than silver. I don't think that's going to clean up to silver, but nice little Victorian spoon bowl. Most of this section is Victorian, so this is the school field. So there you go. See if the rest is there. If not, we'll get to the next hole. Well, I had to bring you this, ladies and gents. I've just found a ring. Second ring in 2 weeks. Doesn't look much there, does it? But if I turn it over, quite a large ring. See detail on there, look. So what we'll do is we will get the spray, see what we've got. So I got last week I got a pauper's ring, probably Georgian, something like that. This week, that is a huge ring. I'm presuming it's a ring. I mean, it's definitely a ring. It's just whether it's a finger ring or whether it's a something else. I don't know, but get the camera in position. I can't get the camera in position so I can see what I'm doing. Bear with me. So, there's a bit of gilding on there. So it's copper. Well, I think it is. So got like, I'm not sure. What do you think the pattern is? Acorns? Not really sure. That is huge. I mean, surely that can't be a finger ring. I'm not sure. Is it big enough to be a napkin ring maybe? I don't know. Let's try and zoom in on that pattern. What do you think? There's nothing on the inside, I don't think. So yeah, it's definitely a ring of some sort. Maybe it was just a big man. Very cool. See what else we can get. Just had a 26, really low tone. Didn't bother showing you on the screen because it was sort of on the line. And Sod's Law looks decent. I see some fleur-de-lis on there. Looks like some kind of clasp, which I'm now going to clean up for you with the old spray bottle. See if we can show you some detail on this. Camera in the right position. So awkward. Come on, camera. Right. Right, that was a disaster, ladies and gents. So yeah, cleaned it up, and you didn't see anything. But there it is. It's got fleur-de-lis on it, and it's got a little catch there. I thought it was going to be a hinge of some kind, or a little clasp, but it looks like a little compact. So I'm going to carefully open that.
So ladies and gents, this is the astonishing find. Now, there's more than meets the eye to this. Please don't turn off the video because you'll miss what I'm about to say, I'm about to show you. But what this is a Victorian keep-safe locket in the shape of a book. Now, I managed to open the book. It's very brittle. It did sort of, the catch broke, and I've kept that catch, but you can quite clearly see that in the middle on a hinge you've got a photo frame. Obviously you can't see anything on the photo frame anymore, but it was something that I kind of knew what it was, and I was quite pleased to find, but I was a bit disappointed that I could not see any picture any longer. But I'm dating this to around 1860 because I don't think there was a house there in the 1880s, so I'm going to say it's around 1860-ish. You're now about to find, or I'm now about to show you this. As the picture dried out, you can quite clearly see, and I was so overjoyed, and this is why it's one of my best finds. There's a gentleman on the left hand side and there's a lady on the right hand side. Obviously, or I say obviously, but I'm presuming a man and a wife, Victorian era, around 1860 like I said, and this is a find of a lifetime, because I wouldn't have thought there'd be many pictures survive under the ground for 160 years. If you look closer at the gentleman here, and this is why I show you the spectacle case at the start, this gentleman has definitely got spectacles on. So I'm saying that the spectacle case that I found earlier in the video is this gentleman's here. You can quite clearly see on this picture. So everything I found on this site may have belonged to these two lady and gentlemen. And this is the lady with a nice dress on. It looks like she's got a little drape over her shoulder. And, but well, basically I was gobsmacked. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's one of my best finds.